Big things from her sending him up here, for me to work with him. He's already pretty trained, and you could go and do whatever you want to do with him, and he's going to go and do it. But his body's really out of balance. He's really short through the top line. It makes him kind of go crooked through the shoulders. And then conformationally is what you would call ewe-necked. And there's not anything to really change about that. It just makes them, and that's when they kind of, their vertebrae kind of tie in a little bit lower, and they have this sort of dumpy look here, and, and then kind of a bulgy look down here. And that's kind of what he has. That's a conformation thing. But what we want to do is encourage him to try, just like everybody else, to try to get him long through the top. So I think we should do 2 segments though. So we'll do this first segment, I'm going to trot.
Okay.
And then we'll do a separate one for canter, so that I thought your idea was good to not have it be too long, so we don't have to edit.
Oh yeah.
So just for starting, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do a little bit of just a lateral movement with him. So basically this is the stuff we've done on the ground with the Pia and with everybody else. So I'm accentuating a right bend.
Okay.
His right shoulder up and over, his right hind under basically where I'm sitting. And I need to be careful he doesn't duck behind the bit. Okay, he'll need to have his neck picked up a little more for this. Okay, so that's all good. I'm going to try to go just breeze through this stuff so it doesn't, so I've already ridden him. So, good. I'm just going to try not to do anything with him. He's already a little bit warmed up. And you kind of, can you see kind of the bulge in his neck underneath?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to trot him around and encourage him to lengthen his stride, and then encourage him to get long through the top. And basically what I'll be going for is trying to get him to stretch. But not by pulling his head down. Notice I'm lifting him up.
Okay.
So I'm lifting him up to get him to go down. Because he has to lift up underneath me, do you see? This will be excellent information. This is good.
Good for Pia and Red. Especially Pia.
Dropping the shoulder a little bit there, so I'm going to pick him up. Pick him up to put him down. I shouldn't say put him down.
Yes. You worry about that. I don't.
Because he has to lift his neck to get round. And then again, I want him to lengthen, elongate his top line. So that's kind of how, so basically, to translate for you, so you get something out of this too. What am I doing? I'm picking up, I'm actually tapping into a little bit of lateral flexion on the right side using my right hand, right leg, and then say, okay, you softened your jaw, now go ahead and go. I'll go ahead and come across and go the other direction.
Okay.
Kind of see how long he stays on his own. This is better than he's gotten a lot. I mean, it's, not having him very long. So now flex a little bit of lateral flexion to the left.
Okay.
Lift him up. Trotting monkey. Lift him up. Because really what I want him to do is get long.
Okay.
Not inverted, long. There. Barely picked him up.
Yeah.
So what I like about having a snaffle bit is, again, it's just a direct rein. So basically the more I think I might have to talk to them and use my hands, the more I kind of will put them in a snaffle.
Michelle, what would be the advantage of having him in a shank bit?
None.
None.
Or he can't.
None at all?
He tries to poop and trot at the same time, he falls down.
Hold it together, little fella.
I'll do just a little bit of bending work to the left here just so it's on the tape. Now he does have a little bit of take some of those wonky steps where he kind of drops out behind, and we already kind of know that's a weakness thing, right?
Okay.
So those are things to. So basically, again, I'm just doing what I did before, lifting his left shoulder up and out to the right, up and over, if you will, and then trying to get his hindquarters under. So that's probably good for that little.
Cool. All right.